Hey guys, welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Larry and I am heading over to Joe's because we are putting a new sink into his house because he needs one, a new faucet in there. So he asked for my help and I said yes. And guys, I've seen the comments, you know, doesn't Joe know how to do anything? Hey, Joe is learning just like I had to learn stuff and everything too, and I have a lot of time that I can actually go over and help, so I don't mind. Makes me feel wanted. So here I go, guys. We'll film this process because I'm sure something's going to go wrong because it always seems like something does. Makes it fun. See you over Joe's.
So we're evaluating the situation at hand. I did spray a little bleach in there earlier just to get, huh?
Your drains are dry.
Yeah, I know. I just loosened it, so I was gonna pull it off, but then I figured I'd wait till you get here in case I messed something up.
Okay. So you have all your, you have this off.
It's open, yeah.
And it's all the water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been like that. So guys, this is why they call me Nubby.
Yes.
Because of that. There's the other part of the faucet. Yeah. So it's not any longer. Much longer will be called Nubby.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, guys, is our first step is to
evaluate.
Take this thing out.
Let's get it out of here.
I know how bad Joe's lighting is a lot of times, but this actually is
great. Yeah, I have 2 light bulbs in that one, dude.
So that is a plus. But yeah, this is a nice flashlight because it's
awesome.
You charge it.
And you put that thing on?
Yeah, I'll have it like that.
Gee, sorry guys, for all you guys at home watching.
And then it also has, wait a second. It also has that. It's danger.
Sorry,
danger.
So put that on now.
I just leave that like that. When I'm done, I'm like, I'm out.
All right, we're getting to it, guys.
Right,
we'll
so
see.
Our first step is we're just dismantling this whole thing and then taking this thing out.
Let's do. Yeah. So all right, let's go for it.
Yeah. So we really can't show this part.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see in steps.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at here?
Okay, so we have 2 more on this side.
These things.
And one on this side that I can't get off. Yeah, these are the things, guys. There's a little groove, like a tracking that's all around. There's on the sides, right, in the front and back. And this goes inside the metal tracking. And then this goes like this, where your wood's over on this side. So then you tighten this up like that, and it tightens this.
That makes sense.
Right?
To the bottom of the counter.
This, like on the camera, was I way off?
No, you were good. Yeah. I was looking at you more than I was the camera.
So the first thing you do is you loosen this, then you turn this kind of sideways, and then this usually there's little slots there where you can find it, and then drops out.
That makes sense.
But on this side over here, I can't even turn them. And this one, somebody tightened it on so much that it's on an angle like this, so I can't get my.
So we have
my screwdriver.
3 that are still attached.
Yeah, well these 2 are loose. I just have to go down there and turn the metal at least sideways so that we can pry this thing up.
Any kind of project like this, guys, you never know what you're gonna run into. We've run into much. So, but so far, I'm knock on wood. Yeah, that's like wood. Yeah.
I really think that we have everything that we're going to need. I don't think we're going to have to go out and get anything.
So that's a win right there, guys.
Yeah,
it's a win right there.
And realistically, once we get this out, what the nice thing is, before you even put your new one in, you dry fit it first, make sure it fits in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In case you have to cut any of this, right?
Oh, was that something you might have to do?
If we have to, yeah, we might have to cut something here, but I mean,
the countertops are the nicest.
You measured it, and it's the same.
Yeah,
size.
same size.
You're going to be
2233.
But we can actually put the new faucet on it before we drop it in, which is nice. So now you don't have to be under there like that. The only thing I'm going to have to do is attach it with those same kind of clips.
Yeah.
On the new one.
All right.
It should go really fast, and because I just did one not too long ago.
Yeah, he's fresh.
Yeah,
he's fresh. Well,
had he waited another year, I'd have been like, oh, I did something. I just don't remember what.
Things leave our brains quickly, guys.
Yeah, I just stood up so I could get the blood back in.
Yeah, it feels good. All right.
I'm going back down. We got the sink out, as you can see, guys, and now I gave Joe the job.
Yeah, man.
Of cleaning off the old caulking and stuff there, and he's probably cutting all his linoleum, or not linoleum. It's what do you call this? I forget. Why can I not think of it?
Laminate.
Laminate. Yeah, he's taking all his laminate off.
This is caulk. Look at that.
You sure? Oh, okay.
Let's say caulk, right?
Yeah. Look, smell.
No.
Taste. Tastes like caulk.
So this has been on here for a long time. So
it has. It has. Yeah, and
I got the shop vac.
And we have to get this all clean, guys, before we go down and start putting the new sink, because that's one of the first things you want to do is you want to actually put a new bead of caulk around there and then set that sink in there. But we have a couple jobs to do right before that. So I'll turn the camera on after Joe gets done. I should have brought a couple beers, but I didn't.
Yeah. We can bring the beer.
But I had to drive home, so that's why I really didn't. Joe would have had to drive me home.
That can drive you home.
Yeah, that would have to drive me home.
All right, we're unboxing it.
Yeah, so there's this drain, and these should be your little clips.
Theoretically speaking. Boom.
There they are. They don't look quite the same as the other ones, but it doesn't matter. Of course, they have to be Phillips instead of yeah, so yeah, we'll figure out how they go on.
There's the faucet.
There's the faucet, and there's the sink. So
all right,
let's take the faucet out.
And this is the nerve-wracking part, guys, to make sure the sink's going to fit.
Yeah, I want to take a real good look at this faucet.
Like right now?
Well, because I want to see what the connections are for it.
Yeah, I hear you.
That'll be a big thing. Oh, the sink's gonna. I think the sink will fit because you just did the.
You made me nervous.
You put the cardboard cutout.
Yeah, it fit there. It was a little small, a little big. I mean, the hole was a little big.
Yeah, well, you could tell that if you look at how much the sink overlapped there.
It wasn't much.
They cut this hole awful big. Either that or they. This is bigger than what I would have cut.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I would rather have a bigger overlap.
Yeah, because it's safer for the
that way
sink.
when you're putting it in.
Yeah,
you get exactly where.
Well, it's Benchmark put his house together. They, I live in development.
They are not known for their well-built houses.
The craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and you figure this house is now in the 80s. Right?
Yeah, 87, I think it was.
It was made. Yeah, so that means that, guys, it's to the point right now where a lot of problems start happening.
Yeah, right.
Especially plumbing-wise.
I got a free gift. What does it say?
Free gift. Heat-resistant cooking gloves.
Ooh, fancy.
Just what he always wanted.
Yeah, I found a pair in my sink. They're right over there.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to check right here. These are the ones that screw into your
sink.
Into your sink, faucet. And I think these are going to be too small for this.
You think? Oh, too small to fit on there?
Yeah. So what we got to do is we got to go from this to a bigger one, which is what you have on the other one. So all we got to do is disconnect them and put them.
Oh, from the old sink, take them off.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's something I could do.
Yeah.
Once we get this part in there.
Yep. So.
All right.
It'll be okay. And that's all I wanted to see is if we needed to use anything from that.
Now, as a test, is looking to see if this fits into that. Okay, guys. So I came back and I am working down here. Joe's up on the phone right now. So what I'm going to show you what I did is we're going to do away with these clips because you can't get them on that sink and get them under here. They're the weirdest clips I've ever seen. So what I'm doing, if you can see down here, I put zip ties through the thing, and what I did is on the sink part, I put a screw. There's one there, one there. On the back we can use the clips, we just can't use the clips all the way around the whole thing. So I put these screws in there, and what I'll do is I can get the zip ties around them, and then I'll pull the zip ties tight, and that'll hold it there. Because you want it to hold it down into that, the caulking that we're going to put around there to hold it. So getting all that set, the next step is I'm going to put the faucet in, and then the drain, the drain for the sink. And then we can caulk it, set it in there, and then hook it up. And hopefully Joe's here for that part. And boof!
Yeah, Joe's back.
Yeah, I'm back and the faucet's on. Sorry guys, I got stuck on a phone call. It happens.
Yeah, basically all you do with this is you follow the directions, you put it through there, you clamp it on here, and then you have to, we screw these hoses.
Screw those on.
That's it for the faucet.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty easy.
Now this, on the other hand, you got to be a little worried about this because you don't want it to leak.
Yeah, my other drain leaked.
Right. So, first thing we got to do is
figure out how to get it off.
We don't need this.
Yeah, these are nice to have too.
We want to take this off.
Feels like it's a long screw in there. Yeah.
I feel like it's not even screwed in there. Okay, it's not screwed in there, guys. So
what do you do?
That's something that doesn't make any sense. All right, where's
directions?
Look at the directions.
Directions. We'll be back.
Joe got it.
I did. I figured it out. I figured it out.
And it figures he would because it was a nut.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So now we're gonna take some plumber's putty, guys, which is like Play-Doh, and we're just gonna
looks like Play-Doh, smells like poop.
Take some of this.
Oh, look at that. It is like Play-Doh.
Yeah. It's a little tougher than that though, and it's like you don't need to take a whole lot, and then you got to sit there.
You got to work it
and work it.
How's it feel?
Work it. It feels like
gotta work it.
It gets softer and softer as you do.
Oh yeah, now it looks easy.
Yeah. And then all you do when you get it to real pliable. It smells.
Oh.
It doesn't smell that bad.
No, it smells like silly putty.
Yeah. So then you're just
remember silly putty?
Yeah. You're just gonna roll it out.
That's interesting. Make a little snake. That's what I used to do with silly putty. It's gonna fall off. No, it doesn't fall off.
And you want to make it
big enough to fit around the hole.
And about the same size all the way.
Would it be easier to put it on this or that?
Well, I just put it like this. So you got to go all the way around this thing. So we're not quite there yet. I think we're probably about there now. Right? Yeah. So you just put a bead around here like this.
Stick it into your fingers.
Yeah. All right, we don't need that part. Just stick it on like that. There we go. And this is all gets squished down when you tighten it up.
Everything's up.
Yeah, it's too pliable now.
You warmed it up too much, Chris.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Oh. Get off my fingers.
Come on,
There's
man.
a little gap. You see that little gap?
I do. Perfect. Plop.
There we go. And that should be good enough.
Right.
I'll put a little bit more in here.
Probably lost a nut.
Like I said, you can put a little bit more into the spots where
it looks a
little thin, yeah. Especially since we have this here anyway, you know.
Yeah, it's already applied.
Yeah.
It's not right.
There we go. Yeah. So what we're going to do next?
Oh, it's one of those.
Is take this. We're going to put this
like
so,
that,
and push that right like that. In there like that.
Here.
Where's the bottom half?
Take that. It's right here. I'm gonna grab. Wait, which way does it go? Like this or like that?
Let me see. It's got to go grooves up. It's got to go.
You think?
Yeah, it would go grooves down. Would it?
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Nah, it has to go this way.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna try to go underneath. Oops.
No, it wasn't multitasking.
Yep. It looks like a big screwdriver fit in that.
Oh yeah, look at that. See at the holes though?
Oh, this isn't big enough. I don't know if I have one now.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah. It's just well, you know what? It's a wrench size too, right?
Yeah, it's got a nut on it.
Yeah. There we go.
That's not gonna fit. Oh, I see what you're doing. When in doubt, guys.
Yep. And you want to make sure this is nice and tight.
Yes. It's funny how many inappropriate things you can think of when you're working with tools and stuff.
Now you don't want to break anything, but you want to make sure that it's tight to the point where, see how it's coming up here, right?
Yeah, now you know.
And then you can take that off with your finger like that.
You're dirtying my sink all up.
Yeah, I know, right? You're gonna have to wash your sink. First thing you gotta do, wash your sink.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm always afraid to tighten, you know.
Crack.
Yeah, right.
I think that's probably good, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come next step.
We put a bead of caulk around there, a nice thick bead.
Thick bead.
And then now we got to pick this up.
I wonder if I could. Hold on, 1 second.
No, we'll just tell them what we're going to do, and then we can set it off. It's going to take 2 people for this, so we're gonna pick up the sink and put it in place there, and then I'm going to go underneath and get it all tightened and everything, and then we'll be.
And
I'm doing that. You can start
stuff. Yeah.
You can start cleaning off.
So I wipe it up. What do I do with the soap?
The soap, just put it on your finger. Right?
Oh, that's when we smooth it.
And that's when you go to take.
That's when we smooth it, not when we take it off.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, cool. The good news is the sink's hooked up.
Yep.
It's not leaking.
Sorry we didn't show you a lot of the steps.
There's a lot of curse words.
Yeah.
It was aggravating.
Joe needs a part.
Yes, we need something like this.
Yeah. Except for it can't have
this. It has
to
part.
be straight
Yep.
pipe.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the issue that we have is the dishwasher's not hooked up. So the hose dishwasher is going to be.
Let me show you guys what we did down here. Let me put my flashlight on so you can see. What we did is we had to put the flex pipe on there because that's the only way, because of the way the pipes were lined up. And what we need is we need a dishwasher right there, hook up. And so that's the only thing we got to do. Water's hooked up right now. We have the bucket there for just in case it leaks, but there is no leak so far. So if there's no leaks so far, that means there's not going to be any leaks.
Right. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, so easy fixing we get done. Just got to put 2 parts on it.
Yeah.
And then we should be good to go, guys. But new sink. I do want to get one of the things that Larry has in the bottom of his. To kind of get like a little rack,
grate that goes on
which
the
is
bottom,
nice.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, guys, if you ever buy a sink,
don't buy this one.
Don't get ones with these kind of clips on the bottom.
This was called Andy something.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get them because it was they didn't work at all.
So we caulked the crap out of this. It's set up now. It's nice and tacky.
Yeah.
It could still shift if you really moved it, but it's like
I'm not gonna touch it.
But yeah, but you can use it now. So it's like, look, guys, it's got water.
Yeah. See, look, just sinks down.
Yep.
And that gives that's just from this being bendy.
But yeah, so yeah, everything's ready to go. He's got his new sink. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know we didn't show you every single thing because we really couldn't.
No, and we had an okay time doing it.
Yeah.
It got aggravating towards the end.
Yeah, because we were like, probably about an hour ago, we thought we were like 15 minutes, we're done.
Yeah.
And then all
hour and a half ago.
All of a sudden when we put the new drain pipes on, I'm like, oh, how's this going to work?
Did not work.
But we made it work.
Yeah, right. He
work.
MacGyvered it like he does everything else.
Yeah.
Well, I guess until next time.
Yeah, grab yourself something cold to drink. Put your feet up and relax here. We don't have nothing. And we'll meet you at the lounge. Us 2 idiots. We'll probably be doing something else at that point, you know.
Who knows what?